What if everything you thought you knew was a carefully constructed illusion? 2024 was supposed to bring clarity, but instead, it ripped open the veil, revealing chilling mysteries. These aren't just unsolved cases. They are whispers of a hidden agenda, a testament to forces operating beyond our comprehension. Prepare to question reality itself. In June 2024, the world watched in stunned silence as the Titan submersible vanished. 5 lives were lost in an instant, or so we were told. The official narrative blamed a catastrophic implosion, a structural failure at immense depth. But what if that was just the story they wanted us to believe? This vessel, designed for extreme pressures, had completed successful dives before. Yet, at 12,500 feet below the surface, something went catastrophically wrong. Or did it? The truth, as always, is far more unsettling than the official report. Rescue teams, desperate for signs of life, reported hearing mysterious banging sounds. These weren't random noises. They were rhythmic, patterned. 3 knocks, a pause, then 3 more. The international distress signal echoing from the abyss. These sounds persisted for days, long after the supposed implosion. Were they a desperate plea from survivors, trapped in a pocket of the ocean? Or were they a deliberate misdirection, a phantom signal designed to confuse and delay? Then there's the debris field. Experts expected a widespread scatter, consistent with an implosion at crushing depth. Instead, the pieces were found in a concentrated pattern, suggesting the event occurred much closer to the surface, not at the crushing pressures of the deep. This anomaly raises disturbing questions. Was the implosion triggered by an external force? Was it a test of a new, unknown weapon? Or was it a deliberate act designed to silence someone on board, perhaps someone who knew too much? The deep-sea tourism industry, a playground for the ultra-rich, has powerful protectors. Was this a cover-up to shield them from scrutiny? The families of the victims still demand answers, their pleas echoing in the silence. The truth, if it ever surfaces, might be more terrifying than any official explanation. Picture this: dozens of car-sized drones, moving with impossible precision. They fly in perfect formation, silent as ghosts, over restricted military airspace. For weeks, they haunted the night skies, and no one, not even the most advanced intelligence agencies, knew who controlled them. Starting in late 2024, residents across New Jersey reported these massive drone swarms. These were no amateur toys. They were sophisticated, stealthy, and completely impervious to all attempts at tracking or interception. They simply vanished when challenged. The FBI launched a full investigation. Their resources stretched thin. The military scrambled jets, their pilots baffled by the drones' evasive maneuvers. Every time they got close, the drones simply disappeared, as if phasing out of existence. What makes this truly terrifying is their chosen targets. These drones appeared over Picatinny Arsenal, a major weapons research facility. They hovered menacingly over nuclear power plants, their silent presence a chilling threat. They surveilled critical infrastructure with surgical precision, mapping vulnerabilities. The government's explanation? A dismissive wave of the hand. Weather balloons and commercial aircraft, they claimed. But weather balloons don't fly in synchronized formations. Commercial aircraft don't disappear from radar at will, defying all known physics. Local police, armed with their own cameras, captured undeniable footage. The drones responded to pursuit, accelerating with impossible speed, changing direction with an intelligence that defied automation. This was clearly under intelligent control. But whose? Was it a foreign power testing advanced surveillance capabilities? China? Russia? Or something far more sinister? A rogue domestic entity, perhaps a shadow government project gone awry? Or could it be something entirely alien, observing our world with unknown intent? As suddenly as they appeared, the drones stopped. No arrests were made. No explanations were offered. Just an unsettling silence, leaving us to wonder what secrets they gathered, and for whom. The skies are no longer ours alone. Gerald Cotton was supposed to be dead. the charismatic founder of 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗑𝗧, a Canadian cryptocurrency exchange, reportedly died in India in 2018. He took with him the passwords to $250 million in customer funds, a digital fortune locked away forever, or so we were told. But in 2024, a shocking discovery shattered this narrative. Investigators unearthed compelling evidence suggesting 𝗪𝗪𝗡𝗧 might still be alive. The digital ghost was stirring. New evidence emerged, showing suspicious transactions from 𝗕𝗘𝗟𝗑𝗧's exchange. These activities occurred years after his supposed death, a digital footprint where none should exist. Digital forensics experts, working tirelessly, found wallet activity that precisely matched his unique, complex trading patterns. This wasn't a random hacker. This was 𝗕𝗘𝗧's signature. Even more disturbing, security cameras in several countries captured fleeting glimpses. A figure remarkably similar to the deceased billionaire, moving through crowds always just out of reach. Was it a doppelganger, or the man himself, living a new life in the shadows? The deeper investigators dug, the more the official story unraveled. 𝗕𝗘𝗧's death certificate from India contained glaring irregularities. The hospital that supposedly treated him had no record of his admission. His widow, the sole beneficiary of his vast estate, refused to allow an autopsy, citing cultural reasons. A convenient excuse, perhaps? But here's the truly shocking part, the piece that screams conspiracy. Just before his supposed death, 𝗕𝗘𝗧 had meticulously changed his will, ensuring his widow would inherit everything. He had also been researching countries with no extradition treaties, a clear sign of someone planning an escape. In 2024, a whistleblower, a former associate, came forward. They claimed to have seen 𝗕𝗘𝗧 alive and well in a Central American country, living under a new identity. But before investigators could verify these explosive claims, the whistleblower mysteriously disappeared, swallowed by the same shadows that protect 𝗕𝗘𝗧. Is 𝗪𝗪𝗡𝗧 the mastermind behind one of history's greatest financial disappearing acts, living a life of luxury on stolen funds? Or was he a pawn, forced to fake his death by unseen forces who wanted access to his crypto empire? The truth remains buried, along with $250 million in missing cryptocurrency, a digital treasure guarded by a phantom. For years, the government denied its existence. They dismissed it as mass hysteria, a psychological phenomenon. But in 2024, the truth about Havana syndrome became impossible to hide. The veil was finally torn, revealing a terrifying reality. US diplomats, CIA agents, and military personnel around the world began experiencing identical, debilitating symptoms. Severe headaches, persistent nausea, profound hearing loss, and irreversible brain damage, all after hearing strange, piercing sounds or feeling unusual, localized sensations. The pattern was chillingly consistent. Victims would be in their hotel rooms or offices, a place of supposed safety. Then, a sudden directional sound, often described as a high-pitched whine or a grinding noise, immediately followed by debilitating pain and permanent neurological damage. In 2024, the number of cases exploded, spreading like a silent plague. Incidents were reported in Vietnam, Austria, Germany, and even within the hallowed halls of Washington, D.C. The victims included some of America's most elite intelligence operatives, individuals with access to critical secrets. Here's what the government, after years of denial, finally admitted. These were not random medical events. Someone was deliberately targeting American officials. They were using directed energy weapons, a technology capable of causing brain damage from a distance, leaving no visible trace. But who possesses such a terrifying capability? This weapon leaves no forensic evidence, causes no obvious external injury, yet it destroys victims' lives permanently. Is it Russian scientists perfecting a new form of warfare? The Chinese military testing a silent assault? Or have we stumbled upon technology so advanced, so alien, that we cannot even begin to comprehend its origin? The most terrifying part? In 2024, cases began appearing among ordinary civilians, people living near government facilities, seemingly random targets. as if whoever is behind this is expanding their target list, testing the reach of their silent weapon on an unsuspecting populace. The government claims they are investigating, that they are working to protect their personnel. But after years of outright denial, after dismissing the suffering of their own people, can we truly trust anything they tell us? Or is this just another layer of the cover-up, designed to keep us in the dark? For mysteries, for undeniable cover-ups, and still no definitive answers, 2024 proved that even in our hyper-connected, surveilled world, the impossible can still happen. Billionaires can vanish into thin air, unknown aircraft can dominate our skies with impunity, and weapons we cannot detect can attack our most protected officials. What connects these disparate cases? Are they truly random events, isolated incidents of misfortune and technological advancement? Or are they pieces of a much larger, more intricate puzzle, a grand design we are not supposed to solve? The truth, as always, is out there, but someone, some powerful, unseen entity, doesn't want us to find it. They manipulate the narrative, control the information, and silence those who dare to question. What do you think? Are these mere coincidences? Or is something far bigger, far more sinister, happening behind the scenes? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries they don't want you to know about. Until next time, keep questioning everything. The future depends on it.